Hey everybody, welcome back. Thanks for joining me again. Well, first of all, I want to send my love and thanks to John for joining me in the last couple of videos. We've gotten some really good feedback on all of that, a lot of messages and comments. So I really appreciate him being with me and helping me in my cause here. For those of you that are on my Facebook page and follow, I'm not in jail. Nothing crazy happened over the weekend. I am A-okay. I did get feedback from my attorney on Friday. The big day is tomorrow, Tuesday. That is our day in court. Thankfully, I do not have to appear. It will just be my attorney going and dealing with these things. And I think it's fair to say divorce is hard enough. I've said it before, I'll say it again, and probably again and again. When you're dealing with a narcissist, it makes it so much worse. All those buttons get pushed, all those feelings get triggered, those emotions get all stirred up. There's just no way to describe it unless you have experienced it. So some of you know, seeing the lies in print, seeing his ego and his audacity and his nerve and his ugliness and his vindictiveness and his inability to accept that I left him. Seeing all of that in print just sort of does something to you. It's like temporary insanity. I understand that term now. It just changes everything. It flips that switch in you. Nothing else does, that no one else does, that's for sure. I think that now that I've gotten that out of my system, I don't think from here on out the reaction will be that way anymore. It's almost like first of each thing, the first of each step in this process. And that was, to me, I think kind of first. I went to see my therapist. John was out of town when I received it. So I went and saw my therapist and kind of broke it down with her and went through it all step by step. And once I reread it, once I sort of collected myself and calmed my nerves and really looked at it for what it was, I thought, this is just his lawyer taking advantage of this situation. This is his lawyer trying to get everything that she can out of him. I think that she knows she's really got a live one on her hands, and she's going to take him for what she can. There were certain things in there that, not certain things, I've talked to a couple of people about it since, and they're like, none of that is going to fly. None of it's going to stick. It's all ridiculous. It's hearsay. It's this and it's that. And I thought, well, for one, she's got to do that because she's a lawyer. But two, she knows none of it's going to stick, and she's humoring him and charging him up the wazoo. So, you know, if that's what she wants to do and she wants to take advantage of him, that's fine. I'm certainly not going to advocate being nice to him or taking it easy on him, but at the same time, I can't let it cost me. So I recognized it for what it was. I see it for what it is now. If she wants to take him for a ride, by all means. I just have to be careful that I don't get caught up in all of that, get caught up in the game of dragging this on and on and on, which I don't. I'm certain that my attorney knows I don't want to play that game. He is sort of a family friend. He's, you know, related through marriage. So I have that closeness there. You know, there's familiarity and whatnot. He's going to try to wrap it up now that we're at this threshold of let's get things moving. But the narcissist is for sure going to see how long he can drag this on and on and on. The joke is he just can't let me go. I think that's a riot when people say that. They're like, Nora, he doesn't want to let you go. He still loves you. I'm like, please, it makes my skin crawl. The fact of the matter is he doesn't. It's control. It's definitely control. This is why I urge you, if you know you're at that point, if you know there's going to be no turning back and you know there is no hope, just leave. Do it on your terms. There's nothing more gratifying no matter what you go through. None of it's easy. But at the end of the day, I think to myself, I left him. They are devastated. I read about it, and it's just devastation for them when you leave them. They're just, because we define them, we supply them. We're, you know, kind of what keeps them going until somebody else comes along. And if they haven't replaced us and all of a sudden we're just up and gone, it is devastating for them. So there's that little bit of gratification in knowing that I just dropped him like a hot rock. That's exactly what happened. He can't accept it. It drives him nuts. You know, it's sort of crushing, I think, for any man. You know, there's that whole ego thing. Nobody wants to be left, but even more so for a narcissist. Be the one to leave. Be the one to walk away. Don't wait around for them to discard you. be the one to walk away if you can make that happen. This is his final grasp at control. Many of you said that. A lot of you, I know, left comments and sent me messages saying, you know, he's just trying to control you and yada, yada, yada. And you know what? I'm very aware of that. They're all about control. This is his last grasp at control. I don't know what he's going to do with himself when this is final. I don't know how he's going to occupy his time. I don't know who he's going to get to replace me as his little bit of, you know, last little bit of supply. I don't know. There were things in the paperwork that absolutely solidified him being in contact with Mommy Dearest. I anticipated that all along. I've talked about it in other videos. I tried to mentally prepare myself for that. And when it's confirmed for you, it sort of blows you away. You just think, what miserable, miserable human beings. Who stoops to that level? Who does that? It's just, it's like when you're trying to figure out if you're married to a narcissist or you're with a narcissist and you start checking all those boxes. It's that same feeling when you check that last box. You're like, wow, there it is. Black and white. And it's similar to that once something like that is confirmed and you know that you were surrounded by backstabbers and you did everything you could, everything you were capable of doing while you were in it for all of those people at any given time. Every single one of them turned out to be backstabbers. They've all betrayed me. So that's eye-opening. Good thing I have a nice thick skin, and good thing I have John. Fortunately, he's got a nice little stretch of time off here, so we will be spending it together, staying busy, hence the baseball hat to block the sun. We were out on a walk just a bit ago. And I thought I really need to kind of catch everybody up on what's going on and give everybody an update, and tomorrow's the big day. Just trying to stay busy, just trying to occupy my mind and my time, probably do some cooking and some baking. It's what I absolutely love. Cooking takes me out and away from everything. I just think about cooking. It has become probably my #1 passion. I think I'll do that and stay busy today. Do my best to stay busy tomorrow and wait to hear what the judge decides on all of these things. Hopefully, I think when you look at both sides and you look at what's in writing, if you stop and sort of, you know, piece everything together, really sort of obvious. You never know what kind of day he's having. I don't know what he's thinking. I don't know what his feelings might be or what his experiences might be with similar situations and similar divorces. I'm praying. I'm praying that he sees it for what it is and that he makes some sound decisions based on the facts, that something goes my way. I think I'm due. I'm not being ungrateful and saying, oh, poor me, you know, it's about time I be happy. I'm very happy. I'm extremely blessed. I count my blessings day in and day out. But when it comes to this situation, I think I'm due. Anybody that's been following knows exactly what I'm talking about. It's principle. It's not about stuff. It's not about things. It's not about money. None of that stuff. Those things rank so low with me now. I couldn't even describe it. I can't begin to tell you. Now it's just principle. It's principle that he not get away with any more than he already has. That he not take any more from me than he already has. And I think that's what bothered me most when I saw the paperwork, because all I could see was there's no end to this. That's what went through my mind. There's no end to this. He's already taken so much from me. Now he's taking my time. And he loves it. He knows he's doing that. And he loves it. Whatever. There's nothing I can do about it. It's costing him so much. He put it all in black and white. Boo-hoo-hoo. Look how much I paid. Well, you should. That doesn't make me feel bad for him. He's taking away my time. He's taking away my peace right now, but it's costing him. And that's, my peace and my time matter most to me, and his money matters most to him. I guess we're just gonna see who comes out ahead in all this. I don't know. I don't know what to think anymore. I'm trying to just, you know, let it go. Everybody says, give it up to God. That's what I'm doing. It's what I've done, and it's what I'm trying to do desperately. It's what I'm trying to do. We're just gonna be staying busy from now until then, until all these things pass, the gavel comes down. I'll keep you all posted. In the meantime, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you, everybody, for all of your support. I cannot tell you what it means to me. I want to do my best to share and to help people out, to raise awareness about how damaging and just destroying emotional abuse is. And it's just my way of reciprocating the support and all the love, I guess, that I've gotten from everybody. Everybody's been amazing. Everybody has something kind to say, and it really, really means a lot coming from people who know what it's like. So I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Stay tuned I will fill everybody in. I jokingly messaged somebody. They wanted to know how I was doing, and I said, well, if I have good news, I'm probably gonna, pop in and share it right away. And if it's bad news, I will fall into a pit of despair. Hopefully that won't be the case. Hopefully if things don't go my way, I can pull myself together and at least share it, because it's still important that everybody knows how this unfolds, because I know there's a lot of you out there that are going to go through this, that are going to be facing this at some point, and you want to know what to prepare for. So it's important for me to share it. I'll do my best to do that however I'm feeling. So thanks again for watching, and tune in next time.